I'm really pissed off. But I said I wanted. But I said I wanted to get some new tarot cards. I have so many. I collect tarot cards actually. If you didn't know, I collect tarot cards. But see, water fell on them, spilled on them last night. Well, the bong water, child of all things, bong water spilled on my cards. I collect cards though. This is one of my favorite decks, but this is my favorite deck ever. It's oh, it's the New Orleans Voodoo deck. It is. I love this deck so much. You can tell. You can probably tell how the cards look. This is my favorite. Oh my god, these are my favorite. Look at this. Look at the artwork. The artwork is what I love. Who's that? Who's that? It's this is really the deck that I really love. Who's that? This is my deck though. I love this deck so much. This is my deck. I love this deck so much. It's the New Orleans Voodoo deck. That's my favorite deck. And then of course the Rider Waite deck, the one that everybody knows so well. Um it's so funny because I was talking about, Virgo season is loading, right? And I was talking to D about how the time that you're born and like how things line up. But you don't know until you know, right? So as things line up for me, I'm a Virgo, born under the sun, Mercury, and Venus. We're all in Virgo when I was born. I was born in the ninth hour. The tarot deck in the tarot, the card that represents Virgo, is the Hermit, and the Hermit is the ninth card of the major arcana. Okay, I'm trying to find it, and that's the card that aligns with Virgo. And I thought it was so awesome on the Renaissance album that Beyonce titled the ninth song on her album Virgo's Groove. I don't know if that was, she does things with intention, so I don't know if that was intentional, but it made me go back and look at the ninth song on all of her albums, because she must, I mean, obviously she knows. But you don't know until somebody tells you, or till you find, or till you, like, in your search and in your seeking answers, right, on your journey, then you come across these little pieces of, I don't know, nuggets, crumbs for your journey, right? So yes, but this one is my favorite. This one is my favorite. This is my favorite deck. You could tell. It's so I baby. You could tell. This is my favorite deck. This is the back of them. I was outside yesterday. Did y'all see that upload? Um I need to clean. Girl, if you looked at these glasses, I don't have any concealer on. I don't have nothing. Y'all know how old I'm about to be? Did I even introduce myself? What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. Girl, we are down here. I was running my mouth because I be running my mouth. I press record right. I mean, way before I start. Y'all see, because I'll be jamming in here. I'll have my music on. Sometimes I show you what I'm doing like right before I start my video. So you can see how I kind of like get myself ready um for the video. I should have on those other glasses. This is fine. But yeah, girl, I don't know. For me, it's always been hard for me to tell people my age. I'm just going to be honest because I have always felt like people assign certain behaviors to age, to chronological age. They expect you to have a level of wisdom or knowledge at a certain chronological age. And so, and also the way you dress, there are people who will judge you like based on how you're dressed, like how old are you? Like, and so I've always took it from Prince, who would never really say like I don't have a birthday. I don't. It's just I'm just aging, but it's like there's no age, right? So it sounds silly, but then I also think it has something to do with this idea that you're not supposed to ask a woman her age. So I have that a bit in me as well. But then I see people sharing their ages, and I'm like, that's so cute. That's cute. Like me yesterday, I was wearing Jennifer. Was it yesterday, the day before? I was wearing Jennifer Lopez Williams, whoever these Jennifers are, honey. I was wearing her out, and I kept mentioning her age because you're expected at a certain age to have a certain level of knowledge and to move a certain way because you should have some experience. I remember this guy I was talking to. Anyways, he used to say he was younger than me, 6 years younger than me, and he used to say, um, when we would talk about previous relationships, he would be like astonished that I didn't have a lot of relationship experience, um, based on my age, right? So he was like, you should like stuff that I should know about relationships based on my age. And I had to explain to him, I haven't been in a lot of relationships. So I'm not I'm not I don't have that much experience because I don't it's like a job. You get on, people get on the job and then they're like, I don't like this job and they just leave and it's like, okay, I don't have a lot of experience because I don't stay for long, right? And so that's just what it is. And so I am always apprehensive in sharing my age. Um but yeah, but I'm almost 50. Yes. Yes, I am almost 50 years old, child. That's Sophia Petrillo. Picture it. East LA. I was born in the 1900s. It is really hard for me to say my age. I know some of y'all know my age just based on the things that I talk about. You're probably like, oh, she's around this age just based on my cultural references, right? The things I say, the lingo that I use, right? I'm Gen X, right? So you could just figure out how old are Gen X, when they start, when did they end, when did Gen X end? Hey Siri, when did Gen X end?
Generation X is generally considered to be born between 1965 and 1980. This answer is from Wikipedia.
So there you go. It is really hard. I mean, I'm sure you can probably guess. And then you could probably guess if you've been here for a while, if you've been a subscriber, shout out to y'all. I've been down here for, I don't, do I ever say how old I am? I don't know. I'm 400 years old. I'm infinite, actually. The physical body is in its 40s. But me, I'm infinite, honey. Can you imagine? Yes, I can. Anyways, so my birthday is Saturday. My birthday is Saturday. I probably won't. I don't know if I'll be on. Maybe I'll come online. I don't know. So, yeah, it's my birthday. But yeah, so you know what's going on, y'all. We down here, girl. I saw Nicki Minaj on the internet. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know you stopped by. So yeah, I'm your big cousin. with the good reefer, and um, I'm damn near 50, not quite. Right, but I said I know that these women that we be talking about, I know how old they are. Like, I know how old they are. The generation that I was in, these are the women. They're around the same age as I, a little bit older, like older Gen X, and it's we I'm right there. I'm right there. I know you hoes. I know how old y'all are. And that's why I'm like, girl, it's after. I feel like you, but you can't say that, because then you got people like Carly Red, over 50, women over 50, Jennifer Lopez over 50, like still doing this thing. I saw Tamar down to the internet giving JR a bunch of glass, sparkling glass encased in a, what do you call the symbol? It's a um for New Orleans. What is it called? The fur lease. What is it called? That's a what is it called, child? Hold on. You know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Here, I'm about to show you what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know the name of the symbol. Hold on, where is it? Right here. Wait a minute. Wait, no. That's not it. Oh, here it is, right here. It's called the Fleur de Lis, Fleur de Lis. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I said it right. What did I say? Fleur de Lis. That's the song. That's Fleur de Lis. But this is Fleur de Lis. You know the symbol, the golden flower, representative of French heritage, such as Quebec and New Orleans, and especially popular during Mardi Gras. The fleur de lis can also be found in logos, patterns, and symbols representing local pride. It's a golden flower. The golden flower. So yeah, she gave him one of those and with a bunch of glass in it, and he's just so happy, looking like a little Keebler elf. Ugh, girl, I be like, let me tell you something. I was about to hit this down on my desk. Listen, I hate it that y'all be looking stupid. And it sucks because you're defined by it. And you're defined by it. And it's like, and then it's like, I don't even think they care how stupid they look. I really want a psychologist to do a deep dive into the trance that women are in. I don't know what it's called. Like, what is it? Because it's not just Pisces, it's not just Virgo, it's just all these women are like in a trance, and they continuously enter into these relationships that don't serve them. I can see you going into a relationship and it ends mutually. You're amicable. You're still cool with them. You can still call them, laugh, kiki. You see them out in public. It's nothing. I'm thinking about Jennifer Williams yesterday, and it's like all of these men are dangerous. Not not just like personality issues, right? Grumpy or something like that. These niggas are dangerous. That's what I was like, hiring somebody to kill their family member, that same person you had to get a restraining order because he was stalking you. This man is this one, the current one is so violent that a woman was trying to get away from him that she jumped off of a balcony. She's running away from him with that much need and in a survival mode to get away, and you're running towards it. Something is wrong. Like, I don't know what it is. It's there's just so much. It can only go like, the male worship can only go so far. After that, when you like keep doing it over and over, I'm thinking like, snap the fuck out of it. Like, what are you doing? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I just don't understand it. Nicki Minaj was on the internet talking about how nobody wanted to sign to her. Lady, you're mean. You're mean. I would never want you as a boss of me. I would never want you in charge of nothing that has to do with my livelihood. Are you nuts? Yes, you are. You are. You are. That's why you're mad that people don't want to sign to you. Look at how you treat people who are not signed to you. The girls are learning. They're not as stupid. That's one thing. They're not as stupid when it comes to their business as it is when it comes to these men. Why the fuck would I sign to Nicki Minaj? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. Please. Somebody tell me what would be the logical business decision to partner. Girl, it's the same shit I be telling y'all about these relationships. Why would you enter into a contract relationship with something that is associated with Nicki Minaj? But you want to get these white people, girl, they say when you know the devil, what is it saying? You pick the devil to dance with. You're more comfortable with the devil that you know. What is it? What is it saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Bitch, we've seen you and you married to a sex offender. Girl, no, I'm not connecting myself to you. That's dumb. That's not smart. Let's see what happened. Let's see what Nicki Minaj had to say. I was like, girl, she crazy. Yes, she is. Here she go. Sagittarius.
Somebody, they don't really want to, you know what I'm saying, sign with heavy on it, but then they'll go and sign with the white peoples. And guess who the white people's finna call? Always. Oh, Nika, Tanya, Mirage, Betty. Oh, they always make sure they get a, you know, get the attention of the barbs. So you would be surprised, and I'm not talking about doing ad-libs on any songs, if their name is not on the Pink Friday 2. They're not a heavy-on-it artist.
Nicki Minaj hopped on Stationhead earlier where she had a few words for some of her fellow artists. According to Onika, people will sign to white-owned labels but refuse to deal with her heavy on it label. Loud sigh. I said, go sign Akbar V. She'll sign with you. I said, you are a mean woman. Why would anyone want you to be the boss of them? Fuck that. Whoever didn't sign with her is smart. That's what I said. Someone said, why didn't she sign Akbar V? Exactly. I think I speak for everyone when I say, girl, bye. Why would anyone sign with you when you're cold and hot constantly? Why don't she sign Akbar and Foxy Brown? They would DIE to get that 360. She signed to a white label though. Universal Music Group isn't black owned, Nicki. Right. It's an imprint, or is it an actual label, girl? I want her, I wouldn't want her to, what? I wouldn't want her over my career. Mama's petty and emotional. Exactly. She's so talented and so beautiful, but so insufferable. My God. Signed to Nicki so that she can yell at you and call you her son? I think the fuck not. I'm glad I'm not the only one. She's still a recording artist. Unless you are ready to step away from the mic and be an actual label boss, I wouldn't sign with her either. Never sign a deal with an active artist. They will never put you out before them. This person is telling the clean fucking truth.
Tell somebody they don't really want to.
And then you hear her play the race card. Then you go sign to them white labels, honey. They picking the devil they know. They done seen your little pink horns and pink little tail wagging behind you. No, Nicki. It's okay. No, thank you. Now you mad? And she's not going to do any ad libs. Girl, the way these girls are so linked up and will get on the videos with each other, go down to the studio and jump on a record with the other one. Girl, I'm sorry to say, the same way that y'all was talking about Little Kim, I'm so happy that I'm alive to see when it happened to Nicki. Girl, zip it. It's an end of an era. It's an end of an era. I'm sorry. Y'all, she's great, talented. You know, I love my Nicki verses. Y'all know. But girl, wrap it up. You, J-Lo, it's really like Girl, the girls are like, okay, girl, we love you, Nicki, but girl, you're mean. You are literally mean, a mean girl. Why would anyone sign to Regina George's label? Why? Why would they do that? That's not smart. Only the ones that want to gobble and swallow your pussy lips like Akbar V, go sign her. She'll be more than happy, like the lady said in the comments, to get to sign to that 360 and let you yell at her and talk to her like she's a damn dog. Yeah, go ahead. Nicki Minaj is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. All right, let's see what's going on.
I sponsor the now. Yes. I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
Oh, resurfaced clip shows Jennifer Lopez attempting to choose between Diddy and Affleck.
People float. Oh shit! You can only pull up one because that's how much room you have on your raft. You look in the ocean, you see Ben Affleck, and you see Diddy. That's it. J to the L, give me five. Hello.
She said, "Let them both drown."
You look in the ocean, you see two people floating.
What?
You can only pull up one because that's how much room you have on your raft.
Let both of their asses drown.
You look in the ocean, you see Ben Affleck.
I look in the ocean, see Ben Affleck,
and you see Diddy.
And you see Diddy. She said, I let both of those motherfuckers drown. Right. You said, you look out in the ocean and you see two of your exes. What you do? Look over and wave. That's what girl. What am I supposed to do? What you want me to do? Get up? Oh, you want me to get up? Mm-mm. You want me to tell somebody to go get them? It's okay. Don't worry about it. They'll be all right. They know everything. They'll figure it out. They're so logical. I'm telling you, J-Lo is not, I know she's probably avoiding this really, really desperately, but if she wants people to be interested in her right now, she's going to have to talk about her time with Puffy. I don't know if she's written a book or anything like that, but in order for some eyes to be on you, you better sit down and talk about your time with Sean Combs. Unless you signed an NDA, but I'm sure, what is it, in perpetuity? Ooh, yikes. But I would definitely sit down and have a conversation about him. And that will increase your relevance and people will be interested in hearing that. I would do it if I were her. Rihanna SavageXFenty CEO leaves company after just 1 year of following the $18 million salary offer from Victoria's Secrets. Rihanna and SavageXFenty lingerie brand just lost its CEO to Victoria's Secret, girl, who has reportedly offered the fashion executive $18 million to work remotely. Motherfuck you. On August 14th, Victoria's Secret announced the addition of Hilary Super, the former CEO of SavageXFenty. The Star reported that she will begin her new role effective September 9th. Have y'all ever heard of a remote job paying $18 million? Super joined SavageXFenty in 2023. Her salary was unknown, but it's clear Victoria's Secret made her an offer she couldn't refuse. Right, 18 million to steal Rihanna's secret. I fixed it exactly. So Rihanna created a $1 billion business from the ground up, challenged industry standards by being inclusive as anyone could ever be, stepped down as the CEO to focus on her family, and hired an industry Karen who worked with dying brands prior to SavageXFenty. Anthropologie, Wet Seal, New York and Company, Old Navy, Guess, Gap, American Eagle. Old Navy and Gap are the same company. I'm just calling that out, as you all know. Who left to go to San Francisco's largest competitor, Victoria's Secret, after 2 years to sell Fenty secrets. There's a special place for people like this, and y'all wonder why some businesses are family ran. Fenty gotta stop that automatic subscription fee every month. That's why I don't even shop no more. It's giving she was an informant. Not like Fenty needed her, $1 billion business before she was hired. Who the fuck needs $18 million? Meanwhile, the employees are making $15 an hour. Exactly. Exactly. What do y'all think about that? You think of course she's going over there to sell the secrets. But are they secrets? I mean, do y'all own SavageXFenty lingerie and underwear? I told you I wanted that. It was like a jumper and it had like graffiti all over it, a hooded jumper. It was so cute. I kept seeing it in my Instagram feed, but nothing ever compelled me to buy it. Not even impulsively. I was just I would look at it and I was like, I don't know, because I had a feeling that the inside wasn't going to be comfortable. I had a feeling that there was like it was just material and there was like nothing on the inside, and then that the fabric would not be, I don't know, I felt like something, the fabric wouldn't be good for my skin. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Candy Burris says there will never be another Kenya Moore as she speaks on Friend's shocking departure from RHOA. Candy Burris is standing by her friend Kenya Moore. During an Amazon live stream a few weeks ago, the 48-year-old businesswoman and former star of RHOA was asked about Kenya Moore's life following her departure from the show. Naturally, Candy Burris had nothing but positive things to say. Okay, let's listen to what Sugar Mama has to say. All right.
Another Kenya. I saw Kenya is Kenya. There will never be another Kenya. I saw her. She posted in her story something that says, "I'm humble enough to know that I'm not replaceable, but confident enough to know there will never be another me." Man, I know that's right, girl. Let's go. I was like, I totally agree with that statement. I feel like whenever it comes to the Housewives franchise, everybody always asks me what I think about everybody who has moved on, and even including myself, since I moved on this year. It's like everybody else is like, well, what do you think is going to happen? I feel like it's a franchise that can last forever, right? I think it can continue to go on and on and on. Will it be different? Yes. But can it survive? Yes. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's just going to be different. I feel like back in the day when like Kim Zolciak and Nene left the first time, I think it was more of a question. But after things moved on and the show continued, I'm like, okay, well, really, anybody is interchangeable on this show. You know what I'm saying? So, but with that being said, I say that please support all the ladies who are no longer on RHOA. I would say that Kenya is Kenya.
All right, let's listen to the comments. Kenya and Candy had to be humping. Candy be going too hard for her. Was Kenya in the bed with you and Todd, girl? That's so dumb. That is so dumb to even say that about Kenya and Candy. Candy is, see, and it's hard to say because they're fixed and they're typically loyal. I still don't understand the motivation behind becoming friends with Portia again. Now that you might want to ask, are they fucking? Because, but not Kenya and Candy. Portia bumping coochies down to the OLG after you done told everybody that me and my husband was gonna drug you, and are you on TV? And you could have messed up my brand because had Candy been a man, girl, can you imagine? But Candy forgave her. They was bumping coochies down to the OLG. I was like, oh, I don't get it. I don't even get it how Kenya was bumping baby heads with Portia down to the Barbie party. I didn't understand that either. I the only thing I can reduce it to is that every crew needs a goofy, and so why not include her in the group? There's nobody else goofier than Portia. All the friend groups need a goofy. Let's be friends with her again. She'll be happy. I don't know, but I don't know why. I don't get that. The fact that ratings went down after and never recovered on RHOA once Nene left. Um, no, that's not true. The way that people watch television completely changed. That is why the ratings look the way that they do. Very few people have actual televisions that are watching these things in real time. Most people DVR, some people stream it the next day. They count those things in their ratings, apparently. I don't know how it's counted. I probably should look that up and see. But they count the streams on the apps, and then like you see the ratings, you're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But ratings do jump and go up and go down, but for them to drop, you have to actually acknowledge that the way that people watch television has changed in the last 14 years, 15 years, right? We used to all watch the shows live on Bravo and be tweeting down to Twitter back in the day, right? Watching live together. Now it's people DVR. People got shit to do. People doing stuff. People are not watching it on Sunday when it actually comes on. Not too many people, but enough to get some ratings, but not enough to say that when Nene left, the ratings dropped. That's my point. Glad she's gone. I'm glad they're both gone. I can finally watch. You're not going to watch. You're going to watch the beginning because the rumor is that they are going to give her a Kim Zolciak type exit, Kenya, where they show her for a couple of episodes and then she leaves. They're going to do that like they always do. Use Kenya to draw in the viewership. Love her or hate her, y'all watching for people to be in conflict with Kenya because y'all hate her so much because she flirted with a felon. When, girl, you lucky. She flirted with a felon and his crooked mouth wife had an issue with it. But y'all praise Portia. She can go in a bitch house, take that lady's husband and her Hennessy. Shout out to Rodney. And y'all still love wins down here. But Kenya flirted. He fine. And y'all still haven't let that shit go. Girl. But Portia, y'all going up for Portia. I think y'all feel sorry for Portia. That's why I think y'all be going up for Portia and Teresa. Because it's like, oh, that's why y'all like them. Aw. I hate Candy's voice. The Candy hate train be so real. And she's right. There will never be another Kenya. Who cares what Candy has to say on the matter? We kind of don't care about her. Let them know, Candy. Haters gonna hate all day long. Girl, please let that go. Rolling eye emoji. Thank God we won't. I hope and pray that the show will do better with out them no matter who is on the show. The show needs to focus on the show so the show can do better or let the show go. I hope this show do much more better than it did this time around. Good. Bye, Candy with the win. Kenya will be back. Haters keep laughing. And that is good. Kenya and Candy were on the show. Let's see these comments, haters. Keep the what? Keep how what? Let's see these comment haters keep the now lackluster show alive. I thought I structured sentences crazy. Listen to this. Kenya and Candy, you were the show. Let's see these comment haters keep the now lackluster show alive. Haters will forever hate, but Kenya keeps on shining. They want to be her. We glad they both gone, actually. Shrugging emoji. So what do y'all think? Candy's gonna go hard. She's a Taurus. She's loyal, but I don't get it. Latto says her estranged father steals from her and claims she's in the Illuminati. Daughter daughter gives her dad a huge surprise when she turns out to be the pilot flying this plane. This video is so heartwarming. Oh, my dad steals from me and tells everyone I'm in the Illuminati. The musician recently made a shady remark about her father, accusing him of stealing from her and making concerning claims about her alleged affiliation with the Illuminati. Latto, the real name Alyssa Stevens, made a comment on a recent Instagram, sharing a heartwarming post about a woman surprising her father, revealing herself as a pilot of a plane he was flying on. The 25-year-old celeb wrote a caption alongside laughing emojis. Aw, my dad steals from me and tells everyone I'm in the Illuminati. While the Sunday service rapper didn't elaborate any further, it's been no secret that she hasn't been on the greatest terms with her dad for some time. I did not know that. During the cover interview for Double XL, Winter's 2023 issue, Latto opened up about her strained relationship with her dad, Shane Stevens, who was once her manager. Reflecting on the regrets about her career, she stated, let me tell you what popped into my head. I'm just going to say it. That black man got with that white woman, produced a child that looked like that. The child has skill, and now he's going to exploit the child and steal from the child. That's what came into my head. Latto opened up about her strange relationship who was once her manager. I have a lot of regrets mixing family and business. That's like one of my biggest regrets. I was introduced to everyone with my dad as my manager, and now we don't even speak. So it's like, I hate that. Later in the interview, the Grammy nominated artist was asked what led her to her father no longer speaking, to which she answered, money, industry shit, ego shit, infiltrated by industry bullshit. They be saying your parent as your manager never works out anyway. So who has a good parental manager? You can't even say Usher's mother was a she sent him off to Puffy, girl. I will never understand that. And then Usher went and got Justin Bieber and brought him to Puffy. Like that shit is nuts to me, girl. Anyway, who's a good parent manager? Not even the Olsen twins, girl. Didn't they have to get rid of their parents as their managers? Their dad, wasn't he acting? Didn't he start acting crazy? Who has a good parent manager? Raven, maybe Raven Simone. Has she ever complained about her parents? Can't even. Girl, I'm trying to think. Honey, what's his name? Beautiful girls. Sean Kingston. Him and his mama, they on their way to federal prison because they trying to use his celebrity to get free shit and don't give the shit back. Girl, whose parents are good managers? Brandi, God, Sonya, she's a motherfucker. She tried, but no. She had Brandi lying about her life, lying that she was married, but Ray J out making sex tapes. Girl, I can't. I just, girl, stop. You had Brandi lying so she wouldn't be looking like she had a baby out of wedlock, but your son is down there doing deals with Vivid. So you can't even say Sonya. Who got good parent managers? I gotta think. I can't think of any. Neo says there's no specific cap on how many women he's willing to bring into his polyamorous relationship. Let me tell you something. One thing, nobody would be next to Neo if he didn't have any money. That's one. Two, he's going to resent you for that purpose. He knows that women are only around him for the resources that he have. Okay, that's two. Three, go and twist his pockets. Ladies, go twist them. Twist his pockets the fuck up, but don't have sex with him without a condom. Don't have sex with him without a condom because you're gonna have to do something strange for a little bit of that change. But go fucking twist Neo's pocket since there's no limit. Meaning that means that he has an unlimited amount of resources. So go fucking drain his motherfucking well until it goes bloop, 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 and then leave his ugly wop-sided head ass. That's how you do that. twist his motherfucking pockets. Bacteria has entered the chat. That's what somebody said. Let's see what the caption says. R&B singer Neo has a lot of love to go around. Ugh, look at his little mustache. Them niggas with them little Boris mustaches. You know Boris and Natasha from Rocky and Bullwinkle. Remember Boris's little mustache and little fucking little straight. I can't when I see men. I'm sorry if your man got a little Boris mustache. I'm sorry, but them things creep me out. Ooh, I be looking at your lip, the top lip, it just be a little fucking line right there. That shit is so. That's what Neo has. That's how you know he's a fucking weirdo. Look, ugh, wop-sided head, wop 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 wop. I don't even want to read this. TMZ recently caught up with the 44-year-old real name Shafir Smith and asked if he'd be willing to add more ladies to his polyamorous relationship. As previously reported, Neo is currently in a relationship with 2 different women. Speaking on whether there's a chance his number of girlfriends grow, Neo said there's no specific cap. It just depends on who I vibe with and who vibes with me. After he shrugged his shoulders, he added, I mean, as many as I can afford. Okay, you heard what he said. This isn't the first time Neo has addressed his non-traditional lifestyle. Earlier this year, he chatted with the same publication and shared his belief that being married to more than one person should be legal. Yes, legalize the women being able to go to the man with. Yes, Neo, I agree with you. Legalize it so that all the broke men don't get women and all the women go to the men with resources. Yes, I agree. I agree. The problem is you simple dizzy bitches want to do that with broke niggas. That's not how you do that. You don't do that with broke men. You do it with men with the resources. Y'all sharing dick anyway. So at least do it with somebody and twist his goddamn pockets. That's all you got to do. Twist them up. Bacteria has entered the chat. I'm convinced any man that is willing to degrade women in this matter prefers the company of another man, and any woman that settles for it is required the company of a straitjacket. Seeing signs of a man who is struggling with a secret that he's not ready to tell the world. Yeah, everybody believes that uh Neo is running around with bunny slippers. Dude got an addiction and he needs help for real. He thinks these women are really into him. That right. That's the part. That's why the men resent women so desperately. They do not. They resent y'all because if they have to have for some of them. For some of y'all, the niggas on. See, there's 2 things happening. The promise of love will get you closer to the man with no resources. The ugly man got to go out and get some resources so that women can be attracted to them, because a man with no resources who is attractive, he'll get partners. So the men who are unattractive, they don't have the access to as many women as they would like, even though they're attractive to somebody. So they'll go out and try to get resources, cars, things, and that's what they teach you on the death pill broadcasting that the men listen to. They tell them to go out and get resources to attract the women, but they don't respect the women because they know that the women are only there for the resources. So they have like this, there's a resentment because if I didn't have resources, your ass would not be over here. I know it and you know it. We all know it. So there's a level of resentment there. And now you're upset and have an issue with women. But no, if more than one woman goes to the man with the resources, good. But no, y'all are taught to desire monogamy. And then you want monogamy from a man with resources, but that doesn't work because women are going to go to the man with the resources and he'll cheat and you'll take him back because he has resources. You might as well just open it up since y'all are already sharing men. You're sharing. It's so weird because everybody acts like people are monogamous, right? And it's like, they're not. And it's like, and then you take them back. So why not know instead of, and then men, there's so many things. But men can't operate like that either, because especially when they're broke, because they know they can still get women regardless. So it's like so many things happening at one time, because you have men who don't have resources, who are running around with multiple women, and the women know but act like they're expecting monogamy, and then they take the men back and they argue with the women, but he still continues to do the same thing because you never leave. So it's just like, why are we playing this game where you act like you're in a monogamous relationship instead of just opening the relationship up? What's the difference? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, open it up, Neo, as many as you can afford, because you know they're not there, right? And the women are probably like, girl, whatever. I mean, I don't know. Go twist his motherfucking pockets. He said trans women too. That's what somebody said. HIV prevention is self-care. Exactly. Somebody posted. And many women don't even care because they're so desperate for a dollar bill and a little fame and attention. But the crazy part is, men be upset with women and thinking that's all y'all want is money. That's not true, because there's a lot of women doing this same shit with niggas who are broke. So you cannot say that. And those are the women who are like operating from, oh, I'm in love and everybody is my soulmate and everybody is my best friend. So I'm in love with everybody and everybody has the potential to be a husband, a partner, whoever whatever he is, he has a potential. And I'm operating on that. But then you have the women too that are operating on, I want the money, 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 money. Give me the money, give me the money. Just give me my money. Yes. Okay. So that's what the people are operating from. And so you have like the pick me's who will go over to the men with no money, with no resources. And then you have the pick me's who like go to the men with the resources, but then they act like they don't want to share resources and act like other women don't think like them. And then they want to hoard resources from this man, and then hoard resources from the man, even though the man is giving out his resources, even though he's still doing it by cheating. It's not open. So you're acting like you're in this monogamous relationship, but you know you're not in this monogamous relationship, because you know the women think like you are going to have access to this man. So he's more than likely not going to be faithful. And even if he's not faithful, you're still going to take him back. And then you get mad at the woman instead of being like, okay, girl. It's like a whole bunch of games we're playing here, where we're acting like what's going on is not what's going on. And then you have the girls over there who are getting married for love and potential, and the men are broke. They are still behaving in the same way, where you're in this relationship with this man. You know the women like him for whatever reason. He doesn't have as much resources, but he's a man, and so that's enough for some. And so they're with this man and he cheats on you, and you take him back, but you're mad at the woman. I don't know. You're gay and that's okay. Yeah, that's what everybody is just like, girl, and that's okay. But because they figure, if you're the type of person who just wants to have continue, like, that is the only thing that you're thinking about. A lot of men, that it's only about what's beneath the waist. That's what's wrong with the majority of them, because they're really only operating their wallet and their dick. That's it. There's no brain function. The brain is all in their lower chakras. They're not. That's why they're grossly unsuitable for partnership. They're not thinking. I told you my grandmother used to say they share a brain, and be lucky if your man has the brain on the day you need him to have it. Right. They're not thinking. They only think. I just saw a clip the other day of a barber shop where the women are in there twerking while the men are getting their hair cut. Why does every moment of your day you need to be sexually aroused? That's psychotic to me. I'm sorry. I think there's like something wrong with a lot of people. Like it's just I don't know. Just watching people, it's just weird. I don't know. It's weird to me. It's weird. Um, let's see. Oh, did y'all hear about Brandi Glanville exposing texts between her and Andy? She's claiming that Andy Cohen attempted to use her as a little S worker, wanting her to sleep with different cast and crew members. I read some of the text messages between them, and he was like, "Oh, I was hoping you and so would hook up. Oh, so likes you. Y'all should hook up." And then she's like, "I felt like I felt like I needed to please him." No, girl. See, this is I'm telling you, when you get into those spaces, the way it's the energy, it's so weird. When I'm telling you, it's like there's like it's almost like in a movie, like you could picture like people just in a room, and there's this air that's going just flowing at everybody's nose, and everybody is like, yeah, do this for me, do this for me, and then the people are doing it. That's what I'm saying. Like when you're girl, I'm trying to tell you. She says she felt the need that she had to please Andy, and then like talk to him, and like, but thinking at the same time, you're my boss. Why are you talking about me? But because of the nature of the business is very personable, very social, this type of behavior is blurred. Where he's like, I'm just talking to you, like, oh my God, that I think you and so should hook up. But I'm just talking to you. But for real, your boss shouldn't be talking about you hooking up with somebody at work or another coworker. But at the same time, it's like, oh, I thought we were cool and just talking. But now you're like saying, oh, my boss shouldn't be talking to me like that. But what kind of relationship do y'all have? And look at the relationship. And that's why that type of shit is very blurry. It really is. It says, Brandi Glanville is allegedly preparing to take Andy to court. The reality starlet recently declared her intention to sue Bravo except for sexual harassment and exposed inappropriate texts and emails where he allegedly made unwarranted remarks and suggestions about her sex life. She reportedly made several accusations against her former boss shortly after releasing documents to the media. As we previously covered, the entertainer has been calling out Andy Cohen for months now, condemning him for allegedly abusing his power as her employer and crossing a professional line by asking if she wanted to watch him have sex on FaceTime. Oh, Cohen subsequently claimed the comment was made in jest. However, Glanville is now insisting that the alleged sexual harassment didn't begin nor end there. One report notes that Glanville shared several messages exchanges between her and Cohen that span more than a decade. In one screenshot of text, Cohen allegedly reached out to Glanville following BravoCon in 2022, kind of hoping you and my stage manager hooked up. He allegedly added to the text thread the following day, and I really wanted you and Austin to get together. He had his eyes on you. Glanville clarified that the Austin Cohen mentioned was her Bravo colleague, Austin Crowell from the show Southern Charm. Speaking on the matter during a recent interview, he stated, he was saying, I want you, my employee, to fuck another one of my employees. Then also, by the way, I think you should fuck Austin. He has eyes for you. Your boss should never talk to you that way. Someone says, I don't believe her. She was drunk half the time on the show. Child, she was reaching for a check. Sounds like he was playing matchmaker and failed like you did with the mess, girl. I know Andy did not have to coerce her trollop ass into doing anything. I blame Eddie and Leanne for this. All the smoke y'all give half for black celebrities accused of S harassment, he needs it too. This is laughable. Brandi isn't serious, but now this is one of my issues when it comes to women. You cry wolf, then the day it actually happens to you, God forbid, no one believes you. Now when it comes Miss Brandi, I don't know if she is unaware, but clearly Delulu. She knows now she is embarrassing her children and herself. Clearly she doesn't have real friends because they would have been like, girl, but it's giving white privilege high key. Girl, please. She want to try to distract from what she did to Caroline Manzo. She did SA, quite a few people on and off camera. She's a grown woman, that part. That's why they didn't show the Real Housewives girls trip. With it was Brandi, she was back again. I think Eva was there, Caroline Manzo, but they didn't show it because Brandi did something to Caroline. I don't know what happened, but Caroline said that she was assaulted and they scrapped that season. It's crazy. So yeah, she has her own bouts with being inappropriate. Brandi does. Yeah. So that's what that person was talking about. So what do y'all think about that? I got to go. What do y'all think about that? Andy, that's what I'm saying. It's a very blurry lines in the entertainment industry because the way that you socialize and you work, it's a very social setting. You know, you go to Watch What Happens Live, they drink on the set, right? Anything could be said. That's still your employer. That's still your boss. So do you not have those conversations? Because those conversations and the questions that they ask can be considered inappropriate that a boss would ask you. So when is the line drawn? If you are having text messages with your boss and he's like, yeah, I would like you to hook up. Oh, I think you should hook up with, I'm trying to set you up. Am I trying to set you up or am I trying to get you to fuck other employees? Like, it's just the way that you're taking it as well. And it, like I said, so it's like, when did it become inappropriate for Andy to talk to you in that way? Especially if you guys have like personal, it's just you and him on a text thread. Is that your boss that you're talking to over a 10 years time span? You understand what I'm saying? So you can see how things can get blurred. So whatever she deems inappropriate at whatever point, that's what she deems inappropriate. But I'm sure he can go back and see where you guys have had inappropriate conversations over a span of 10 years of him being your boss. I'm sure you had conversations that would not be considered workplace appropriate. So where is the line drawn? That's what I'm saying. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I have to go. Take care of each other, protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace. Don't forget to like the video. Peace.